Rude, Trent, which way are you going?
Oh, that's true. I guess the Luna's definitely drawing me in because iLTW looks so good on it, and there's a reason why they prioritize it so heavily. But it's also a quake for Brood. Ooh, qojqva could go if he goes the right items. All right, qojqva's gonna get this. He'll get some like crazy anti-storm build or something and just like ruin their life. That's what I'm gonna opt for. But I really like this game. I think both drafts are very even. I'm not like super heavily leaning one way or the other.
I'm personally hoping we're gonna get a game 3 between these two teams because it's always fun to watch them play some Dota, but we're gonna have to see how it's gonna play itself out in game number 2, and we're gonna see together with Lyrical and AY.
Thank you so much again, Shiver, and the panel, all you lovely folks out there watching this game as well. It's all on the line now for Nigma. You win this game, you have a chance to go to TI. You lose, it's done, it's over. Aoi, do you like the sort of last pick Storm, putting all of the hopes and dreams in a Miracle Storm Spirit? Are you feeling it?
I think Storm is a really good pick. And what's catching Storm this game? Maybe Boxi can actually go for Yos to set up for Taiga. Like some, swashbuckle into Yos and Taiga follows up. That I could see that working. But otherwise, it's a free Brood game. And most importantly for me, when you play against Broodmother, you need a hero who can jump and kill him. Because as we've seen in the Tundra games, it's awful to play against this hero if he can't die. He builds these tanky items now. It's not an easy kill. You need the hard stunt. Nigma, they're going for a smoke here. They do have Tuskar level 1, which is always scary, but ooh. A Boots Lina, you're not catching him.
Yeah, does probably scout out that there's a ward up there, so we're gonna see that one taken away in a second, but they do manage to dodge that first smoke, and that should give Liquid a little bit more comfort, at least with these heroes on the top lane.
Oh, I thought they were gonna give Miracle solo EXP for this Observer ward, but I guess, like, I see everything, but they actually had everyone in fog, so I was confused. Boxi scouting them out again. It's just hard to connect on this level 1, it seems.
Boxi hanging on to that point, and ooh, wait a minute now.
He timed it.
Buckles away. Dude, are you kidding me? And now Boxi just goes down. I mean, that was some greed, but a really good play there by Mind Control to catch him. Really, really well done.
I need a little bit. I'm looking up how fast you move on Pangolier during Swamp.
Okay.
So carry it for a bit.
All right, no problem. Let us know how good that was. For now, at least, that's the type of play they need.
You move at 2,000 range, and he got him like instantly. And there's a cast animation in God's Rebuke, so you're basically predicting when Pangolier is going to use it, and that's huge. Now Miracle, this hero that we talked about, who can sort of take over the game. He has First Blood. This is going to change the matchup. I mean, Boxi doesn't even play mid, and he's against First Blood Miracle.
Definitely. It's also now, they're able to get 3 bounty runes off the back of that as well. So Boxi, he is going to get the lane shoved into him here a little bit by Miracle throughout the first round. But we'll see how this early going is.
This is 3 bounty runes, First Blood, double waved under tower on the first wave. Miracle, he is eating a little bit of tower ego here, but man, I would be very uncomfortable as Boxi.
Yeah, not necessarily what you want to see. The other side lanes, at least for the moment though, we're going to see how well they're able to deal with this. Lina has so often just been an incredibly frustrating hero to deal with those LSAs coming out, and obviously Broodmother in the later stages will be a big issue as Miracle keeps that pressure onto Boxi. Very frustrating to play against.
So I wonder what Nigma's idea is, because I've noticed like GH goes to the safe lane pretty much every game now. It used to be like it was Io and Elder Titan, but even on Tuskar, even all these heroes, he's always in the safe lane. It might be a little bit of pairing your melee cores with range supports and then melee supports with range cores. But it seems like almost just like a rule for them that they want GH in the safe lane, Crow and off.
Yeah, it could be like a playstyle thing as well, right? Like maybe GH doesn't like. I feel like Mind Control because sometimes play a little bit more of like a passive laning stage, and then try and sort of make the moves more around the mid game instead. That could be part of it as well, but it's something that we could ask them, and they probably won't tell us because it gives away strategy. But that's fine.
Courier sight.
Oh, GH able to connect on it.
Oh, I thought he was going to shard that for sure.
So it's not too.
Right. That's fine.
Kuro put down very low up there on the top side. Another LSA going to connect onto GH as Taiga does a little bit of a wraparound there, trying to stop this extra pressure coming in right there. Was maybe looking for a pull onto the double wave, but doesn't end up happening. So heads up play by Taiga as well as qojqva to stop that from happening. Mid. Brings him down really low. Looking for a kill. Fairy Fire used. miCKe has to be a little bit wary of that rotation coming from Taiga, but they do force over a rotation. Not bad at all.
Yeah, and miCKe, he's doing really poorly in this mid lane. He's missed 1 CS so far. It's really unfortunate for him. But yeah, now he forces a rotation. He's pressuring Boxi. He has a CS lead, and man, it's looking good for miCKe Storm this game.
You can see it's actually one of his worst heroes that he's played 10 times, but still, nonetheless, very, very strong. And to be honest, Nigma wins so much that it kind of doesn't matter that much. There aren't that many heroes that he has that are under 50% win rate, most likely.
Yeah,
but
this is miCKe. I mean, he won TI. He's been in the top scene forever, so most of his win rates are actually really high.
Yeah.
Storm being under 50%, I don't know if it's like a comfortability thing, maybe it's a team thing, but that's surprisingly low for a player like miCKe.
Nonetheless, we do have a nice bit of pressure here onto him constantly by the Pango. As they get the pullback, never mind. Boxi just dies. He just walked in and ate a remnant, gets killed. Okay,
so there's a 2-0 Storm free farm. And it's miCKe. He's 1,000 ahead of anyone on the enemy team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's problematic if you're Liquid, for sure.
Okay, so it's 2k gold up 4 minutes in. One of the biggest gold leads I think we've seen this early. All basically off the back of that level 1 first blood, snowballed in the lanes. What Liquid do have going for them is they still have this Broodmother versus Luna matchup. I think we saw in the Tundra versus... Oh, they're going on qojqva here, though.
Trying to see if they can get that finish. The tag team running away. But qojqva trying to escape, not going to happen.
All right,
very
so
well done.
What they had going for them, it's going to be slowed down a bit more. Luna wins the lane versus Broodmother, but as soon as Broodmother gets level 6, you will kick Luna out of lane. You just have no counterplay. Look at this. Boxi chased over again in the mid lane. miCKe got level 6, almost enough for the kill there, but can't quite bring him down. Are there any rotations to punish this? It doesn't look like it, and miCKe is gonna stand there, not afraid of Boxi, and in fact, he has to jump away again. Yes. Boxi, no resources at all. He has to walk back home. My goodness. I think miCKe's gonna go back home as well, but first he pushed a wave into Boxi's tower.
Right.
So Boxi, his tower's taking damage, but more importantly, these juicy creeps are just dying for free. It's not like when Boxi comes back, he has some timing. Like miCKe's gonna full use of this.
Spear, trying to find this kill, and the bushwhack. It's more than enough. Mind control will go down to miCKe. So heads up play there by miCKe to find the chance for a turnaround. What do you think about this build by Boxi, by the way? He's going 3 points into shield crash.
I have no idea. I didn't even see that. Maybe it's a better
heroes.
Is there to try and fail
so the reason why I this build is
meta range 25 plus Ballista.
Okay. So this used to be a thing when Tango first came out, like before he received a lot of changes, where you would only use your shield crash to CS in lane, not your swashbuckle.
All right.
So I think that's why it is a skill that got buffed a lot. It's one of the best value points, but I've never actually seen this.
Very interesting.
I see
because
go like
you don't depend on this, that doesn't really exist.
That's it for the season.
Down bottom, they're going for a quick kill there on the Taiga, able to get him. iLTW tries to back away from qojqva, has the stick charge to back out, and now the Lucent Beam, the turn. qojqva, he's got to be careful. They have shards still. Thinking about throwing it out, waiting for the opening. Catches him, but not enough for... Wait, goes back in. Ooh, GH, does he get outplayed here? Snowball over to the creeps to try and go for the escape. Tower hit going to follow, but he has enough HP to live through that one. In the meantime, they managed to take down the Phoenix up top and now trying to turn to miCKe. Oh, he coin blades down the tree. Nicely done there, and the spear won't be enough for the finish. They're bringing in more heroes now to try and catch on the kill on iLTW and the LSA. It's going to connect. They take down the Luna, and that was during the TP.
And this, you know, there's been some plays bottom. Nigma have really been holding it together, getting a couple kills onto both the Lina and the Broodmother. But now, Luna's going to be gone from this lane for so long. No teleport score, as you mentioned. So qojqva, he's getting to that level 6. And again, as soon as he gets level 6, Luna cannot stand the lane versus him. They have to rotate Mind Control or Storm. over to the lane, which makes your map just a lot more vulnerable.
True enough, and that's going to be something to watch for. Obviously, if you can find the punishment and kill qojqva at that point, everything's all good, but could be a little bit difficult there as miCKe is still 2 levels up on Boxi. So when he comes,
network at 7 minutes.
He's doing really, really well.
He's doing all right.
Okay.
Honestly, this entire qualifier, I think miCKe has been, they've been feeding him the good stuff because he's like solo killed Thompson. He's won his lane pretty much every game I've seen, and he's beasting it.
Definitely. He's looking like
if not
that's a good rune to get. Taiga was trying to get a little bit of rune control, but I mean, God, again, the top net worth in the game, solo kills twice, and now also he's getting rune control. Like this is
kills twice.
I mean,
the first kill was 5-year-olds, but honestly,
maybe it wasn't solo kill.
nah, I know what you meant. Like, it feels like with how much dominance he's put on mid, it's basically like, and again, like look at Boxi. He gets a lucky disarm because I think he was dead there.
Looking for Taiga instead. LSA comes out. They managed to find that kill. qojqva turning on to GH with the spider army, but the arena comes down. They catch him, trying to bring down this broodmother, and it looks like qojqva will fall. iLTW with the double kill. That was much needed as they shut him down even further. This broodmother struggling.
Yeah, really good rotation coming in from Team Nigma here. miCKe is actually going on Boxi at the same time. I think he lived with 1 or 2 hits just because of that rain drop. And, you know, I was talking about some defensive option where you move Luna out of the lane. Nigma on the next level, they're like, you know what? Our Luna can't lane versus a Brood. Let's just kill the Broodmother. Problem solved. It's a much better play if you're not forced to do things that you don't want to in Dota. You always want more options. You always want to be in control of the temple. Mars rotating bottom, easy double kill, that's good.
Let's go. Pushback afterwards. miCKe finds himself a quick and easy pick off there on iNSaNiA. And we also have, I think, coming out on the courier for him, yes indeed, it's going to be the Fairies trinket. So getting the perfect neutral items, we'll see if they get a possessed mask or not. But it looks like they're going to get that on the side of Liquid instead. So no possessed mask for Nigma.
They might die miCKe here. He went to spear. They brought down miCKe.
A lot of heroes coming into that area. They pull him in and they kill him off. So a good reaction by Liquid to make this play. And this is, you know, obviously the answer to bringing that Mars down there. Just bring overwhelming numbers by Liquid, and they're going to take the tier 1 tower.
And that's a huge play, as you mentioned. You can sort of imagine your map. If Broodmother can't take that tower, sort of similar to the Beastmaster game we saw in OG versus Nigma, like, you don't get the same type of gameplay that you expect. I mean, OG still ended up winning that game, but Nigma really slowed them down here. They read the map in the same way on Liquid, and they realized, okay, let's just bring our carry, bring everyone, bring the family, kick out this Mars who has no arena, take the tower.
Keep the saliva in your mouth, Nova, or I'll pin it
And
shut.
if they don't react to this, qojqva's going to start taking over a little bit more of this map. The entire jungle is gone, and Nigma are attempting to clear out this tier 1 tower. They've got a catapult left, and it doesn't look like Liquid have any intention to defending it. Instead, they're going mid. So miCKe is here, half mana, tries to kill off the catapult, but it's punching the tower. Are they going to bring heroes to defend this? Oh, they're smoked up. Kuro, GH in the area, killing off this creep wave. qojqva shows for a second. Do they decide to go? Luna has Mask of Madness. And there's a chance for a jump now. Big jump. LSA trying to predict it. Almost got it. They find a really nice stun coming in from Boxi. A little bit of a dodge for the moment, though. The back away. Tower's dead. And they get out. Liquid, knowing the limits and executing perfectly.
Yeah, and they understood that they could not defend their top tower. Right. So what did they do instead? Like, do you know what's worth more than a top tower, miCKe?
No, I don't. Please tell me.
It's you.
Oh my God,
I really like that line. I don't know why. Sorry, there's a chess streamer, YouTuber that says that a lot, and I find it really funny. But the mid tower is worth more. So despite Nigma, they chain in their plays. Liquid, they strike back. You know, they kill mind control ball, get the tower, and chain it into their own mid tower push. Now they're ahead. Despite being 2k gold behind, they're ahead of the tower map control. And GH, he's
TPing out, trying to get away.
Chilling.
Makes it happen. Oh, they're chasing though, down bottom. Mind control with Taiga and miCKe on the hunt. Can he find a way to juke himself out of here? Oh, guy does a little juke, a little hideaway, a little throw out there. Can he TP out? Doesn't have a TP. Goes back the other direction. Taiga didn't see him. Oh, and the roll in from downtown. miCKe coming to help his buddy. Gives him the tip afterwards. I got your back. Don't worry.
Those are some sick jukes. And miCKe, he gets this kill with the regen rune. Usually on Storm, when you go for these plays, you're like, I don't want to help my team. I just want to farm with my mana. miCKe picking up that rune with the good rune control coming up from Nigma can do both. And they can chain into smoke because look at miCKe. He's full resources.
Thinking about this kill now. Watch out for miCKe. They're looking for the opening. Get him with that pullback. Can anybody get here to help him in time? No. iLTW appreciating what he's seen out of miCKe. And miCKe goes into the spider army as they will respect the strength. I mean, again, everything that he could possibly need this game, it feels like it's been given to him. And trying to carry this game for the rest of Nigma. This is all space for iLTW to farm.
Yeah, and both the cores on Nigma, they've done so many correct things, and it's just resulted in this huge net worth differential. The lead is 4K, but most importantly for Team Nigma, the lead is on the two heroes you would want the gold on the most. Gold is not like this. Gold is not worth the same on every hero in Dota, and you want a lot of it on your cores, and it's just perfect for Team Nigma here.
Is under attack.
Well, we'll see if they can keep up that momentum. Liquid, obviously, still, they've taken down objectives. They have this spider that is absolute menace going now towards that pipe that we've seen so often. But it does sort of have the feeling like, oh my goodness, they just killed all those spiders. That is, I mean, still not that much gold if we're going to be honest. Brood spiders, I feel like, should give a little bit more than that.
I think so too, but most importantly, when you kill those spiders, it's not about the gold and EXP you get, it's the fact that Brood has to reset her map control. Because it's similar to Chen, right? You have to rebuild up your army. If Brood has spiders there, perhaps they can take a fight to contest bot rune. Instead, miCKe, he picks up another haste rune. I mean, because he's so dominant mid, he's also gotten pretty much every rune this game, which is what allows him to be so active. I mean, he's 5-0 while keeping up with a Luna and farm, which is insane. All thanks to how much rune control he's had this game.
Assange completed for him now, and going next into that
Dire's
Orchid.
Middle tower is under attack.
In the meantime, you start to think about ways that Liquid can get back into this. All of their cores are behind the rest of the cores, pretty much, of Nigma, with the exception, of course, of the Mars. Mind Control just sort of inhabiting this bottom lane and not letting Brood pressure it out and take that tier 2 tower. Has the Blink Dagger done now, though? Do they try and make something happen with this?
The Mars Blink?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I think you keep hitting your timings even when you're ahead. But Team Liquid, like, I'm trying to think about what they can do to come back. Okay, Audio Storm.
Pulling him in though. iNSaNiA gonna get caught. Gets the egg off. He also got some spirits off there as well. Nigma, do they fully commit to this? This is bold. They all walk in. Snowball safe for the moment though. Arrow tries to back out. miCKe under fire, in trouble, and dead. T8. Can they chase forward though? Can they bring down miCKe? Zips out of there on nothing but the TP. Not gonna complete. They find the kill. Much needed and Liquid. They still lose 3 for all of that. I mean, I don't know if it's good enough. Yeah, they're going to lose another one. iLTW with the triple kill. I mean, I think we might have forgotten who the real carry is in this game.
Yeah, he's 9K net worth at 50 minutes now. I think the golden standard for free farm Luna is something like 14K net worth at 20 minutes. That's if you absolutely free farm. And he's going to get really close to that this game.
Structures are fortified.
And, I mean,
Radiant
because I'm trying to think of how Liquid can come back into this game. I think a lot of it has to do with baiting Nigma's heroes in. You do have the egg, I mean not anymore, and you do have the Pangolier roll. These are 2 spells that, honestly, no matter the net worth differential, until it's like 20K or something, like, you will always have comeback potential. Maybe play on some side lanes. You have the Brood to force him around. It's a bit scary because of how far Storm can jump with iNSaNiA, but that's our best chance. And
Kuro? Oh no. They're chasing him down.
Okay.
And all the spiders, the pipe will break it. Tries to kill him off. And will miCKe finish it? It looks like it with the shield crash coming in at the end. Nigma able to take that down. Kuro got brought down to half HP with just 1 round of spider bites.
Was qojqva stacking them? I didn't see the start.
Yeah.
I know a lot of players, they all you do is you move your spiders in your webs and you shift click 1 spot back and forth, and they'll stack up and look like only 1 spider. And Kuro like chilling, and he'll just get 1 shot. It's a really satisfying feeling as Brood and really annoying against him.
Like a Muta micro or something, right?
Yeah, I mean, sort of, yeah. Okay, they're going for Roshan. They have the level 4 Luna aura. Part of what makes this hero so strong is just how good she is at taking objective. You know, Mars will tank it up with the 4, and I wonder who's going to take this Aegis, because normally Storm is seen as like this best Aegis carrier, right? But I think I would want to Luna in this game, just say loadings. We'll see though.
It's fair enough. Slow down on the iLTW, bushwhack afterwards, connecting. It does look like Liquid want to contest for this. Egg is back up again. Boxi has that role. This is the perfect place for them to fight if they want to take this engagement. Roche down, very low HP. They can't scout inside of it. qojqva tries to make the move. They're going to see Roche down. Jump forward, finds him. Boxi, Heal Sector is able to get off there. Egg up on the high ground. Perfect placement. But the arena down afterwards. Will it be enough to turn into snowball save? Chases forward, stun. Not going to connect on the heroes that matter. miCKe is dead. Boxi is dead. qojqva trying to escape, but they lose 3. And this is a free Aegis now, although iNSaNiA is still inside the pit. Oh no, the one left behind. He's going to go down. And an opening for Nigma to pull this back in this game number 2, trying to keep their TI hopes alive. They're going to give it to the man. Miracle takes it.
Honestly, that was Liquid's best chance at a comeback. It's as you said, you know, Phoenix, Pengler, incredibly strong heroes at the pit. But against someone as experienced as Kuroky, there's no way he's letting his team get gone on while they're doing Roshan. They just walk out of the pit, make the decision to jump their opponent because they do already have a ward set up. See it in their mid lane, top river, and yeah, it's just a very, very convincing fight for them. They do end up giving the Aegis to Storm. It does make a lot of sense. I mean, Storm's a great Aegis carrier and Luna has BKB. So it's probably the right decision. It's just I'm a greedy carry player when I play carry.
Right,
and I want everything.
Tower is under attack.
That's fair, you know, that's allowed. Maybe not good, but it's allowed.
Yeah,
and it does also look now, you know, you saw the Pango just not even able to get off the roll right there in that last fight for Boxi. It's been a tough game for him, and now you're starting to pressure this bottom tier 2 tower actually. We see that Mind Control able to keep a hold of it and maybe looking for a pick off mid by Boxi and Taiga, but it's not easy. Not easy at all. What do you think they want to do right now with Nigma with this Aegis? Is it just shut down the rest of the map, or are they under any pressure at all in this game?
So when you're ahead in this map state with Team Nigma, your job is not necessary to take a Rax. Your win condition is generally going to be the second Aegis with a lot of net worth lead. What you want, the first objective you want is to get map control, all the lanes in.
Radiant's bottom tower.
1 second, I'll talk about after this. Engaging Boxi, diving
Mind Control. They get the arena down. Spear afterwards. Nothing's gained from this for Liquid. Can they find anything else? I mean, they just got to run. Jump in though. Oh, they found the spider. qojqva going to drop. They find themselves that pick off, but they did get the arena out of that.
But Miracle, he's already setting up top. He knows that Liquid's heroes have TP'd up here. He's looking for more.
Regen Rune's still going for him. In for an opening now. miCKe on top of his own ward and the shrine, but they walk in vision. Jumps in. miCKe pulled. iNSaNiA trying to heal him back up with that Sunray, but GH right on top. Snowball afterwards on top of iNSaNiA. Oh wait, but they're in this. Trying to take down the egg. Can they get it? Yes. They find that kill, and now miCKe also gonna go down. What a heads-up play by GH. This man on Tusk is doing everything for his team as they're gonna pull in Boxi, find the double kill. It is just so clean right now from Nigma.
That was such good presence of mind. I was like, wow, he dodged the stun with a snowball to interrupt the CKLD, which he didn't even have because I'm dumb and I can't see it. But instead, he's going on a more valuable target. They instantly force iNSaNiA to use the egg and kill it because, I mean, if you're in snowball, he can't get any fire spirits to you. Such a good decision, GH. And now they've achieved. I wanted to say it before, but your primary objective when you have the first Aegis is to get an enemy tier 2. This allows you to take the enemy outpost, deward any wards that are apparently just right on it, and take control of the map, because you just want the net worth advantage. You want to kill them anytime they come out and reduce their ability to get any sort of gold.
And some of that is, of course, the vision that was laid down earlier on. Kuro able to get that deep ward as they would find iNSaNiA in the jungle, dies. Miracle, just a monster in this game. Had that one death, but 10, 1, and 5. Looking very, very good.
GH is not done here. Look at bottom. He's caught Taiga.
Another chance. Another kill. Dodges the sharpshooter, but the right click coming through. Mind control ends his life.
Dire's top tower has
You know, it
fallen.
looks sort of silly. Like, look, they're bleeding support heroes all over the map. But if you go to their vision, they have like one ward in top jungle that doesn't really see anything. Like, everything is blind. And they're like just trying to get anything, but they're catching miCKe top 2.
Jumps him, pulls him, silences him, right clicks down, dead. There is nowhere that's safe right now for Team Liquid, and miCKe feeling himself a little bit right now, ready to go in for round 2 of this one. GH jumps in, snowballs onto iNSaNiA, going into the fountain. Don't go there yet. The pushback, I mean, it is only a GH tusk, but it looks like he's finally going to get punished for a little bit of that overextension. Can Liquid punish this well? And without CK, it's so tough.
This is where GHU champion space created. Because while that was happening, they opened up the racks. Everyone knows, once these racks open up, Blaze are going to destroy the entire base.
That is a 16,000 gold lead. We go from one stomp right into the second with this game number 2 play coming out from Nigma. And, you know, Ali, oftentimes when this type of thing happens, game number 3 turns into a barn burner. So you better drink up your mate and be ready for a long one here.
I think for sure, because basically these teams, it's not like one team has way better players than the other. I mean, it's very subjective, right? But what happens when you have these stomps usually is it means there was like a big outdraft or like a read on the game that the enemy team didn't have. Right. Or maybe like an early gameplay, like the first one for miCKe, that just changes how the match is supposed to work. You know, game 1, we had that from Team Liquid, and Enigma learns from it. They get an outdraft or whatever, and there's a disparity in the strength of their lineup in game 2. And in game 3, both teams have sort of learned, and we will get something like the real Dota coming out.
And look at this wraparound right now. Liquid, we just saw right there, one of the highest net worth pro games for a Storm Spirit. Oh, they catch him though. iLTW eats a Laguna Blade. That is not nearly enough. Godlike iLTW zipping in from downtown, turns onto the Phoenix. That one's dead as well. Boxi rolling, but dying to the Glaives, trying to get out of there. Oh, the shards! GH, nicely played. They managed to barely get out of there afterwards, but they catch the spear. qojqva over in the trees, in some trouble, trying to escape, but Kuro, he's on the case. They take him down as well. Hango is able to get out of that one, but just barely, as it does look like the final round is going to come in as they pressure down this bottom lane. No more Aegis, but no problem there, as they're going to take down the tier 3 tower, likely close out the second set of racks.
And honestly, like, that was a respectable move from Team Liquid, right? So like, we have to clutch something. Taiga goes for a blink dagger on 4 position Lina as their initiation, because that's like the weakness in the lineup. You have Broodmother as your offlaner instead of some Tidehunter or Mars who can instantly initiate. They get the stun on iLTW, but the network event is just too much.
Dire structures are fortified.
Wow. One last tier 3 tower remaining, and it looks like for the moment, Nigma looking to close this one out and not wait for that next Roche. A minute away as they jump in with Boxi, able to get the force away, and no bushwhack afterwards. They're gonna call it good.
See, look, they're still trying. They understand that how they can win this fight is if Boxi, this is our idea, because I thought it was really cool. He's gonna jump into 5 heroes, get a shield crash. They gave him proc onto 4 heroes, which was 72% reduction. They overcommit on him, and somehow you win the fight. I mean, it's very hard because, I mean, you're down 25k gold at 25 minutes. But still their best option. I like how they're still thinking of potential to come back to it.
Right. Yeah,
I think it's probably pretty hard though, right?
You're not wrong. I think that also it requires Nigma to be able to like be willing to take that bait, which so far at least they haven't really shown that they're willing to. Waiting to see what the runes are. It's an arcane rune for Storm.
Ooh, scouting with the courier, very cool, GH.
Not bad. And
again, like Nigma, they can go high ground. They can wait for Roshan. The ball's in their court. They can make pretty much any decision they want here with this lead.
As long as it doesn't end up in the fountain, they're probably good. So the tier 3 tower goes down, a disarm. Always frustrating for iLTW. You see his positioning as well so that he doesn't get caught out of position by a Pango roll. Big jump in though, they find the Lina. GH just doing it to him yet again. Looking for the jump in. Boxi right on top of iLTW. Still has that BKB. Pops it now, the turn. Trying to find some kills. No, he didn't pop it, but the bullet. Big chance here. Do they have enough follow-up damage afterwards, though? The stun is out. miCKe, he has to run, potentially. Or he can just try and kill everybody. miCKe ends up dying. miCKe keeps the battle going out of mana now. And big jump out, trying to escape. Taiga with a chase down. Ends up falling. Miracle dies. An overextension and not enough in the tank, but miCKe trying to clean up Boxi here. A couple more punches is all they need. miCKe will find that kill. 3 dead now. Kuro in the base trying to TP out. And iLTW not popping his BKB there. Not sure if he had the time or not, but
he did get chainstunned, I believe, just between Lina and CK, but you know, a little bit of an overextension there. I don't think it should matter, but less clean than you would have liked to see, like if you're coaching the team, for example.
And miCKe now jumps in, finds a quick kill there onto iNSaNiA, and they're just tickling him. GH trying to walk away as well. They're sticking around for a while. Are they just going to give up another kill here? No. Spear going to connect. GH tries to get out. Not going to happen. So they did find a bunch of kills on the Liquid. In the end, Luna's going to be back up again in 7 seconds. Roche is back up in 40. I mean, it looks like Nigma just want to end this right now and go to game number 3.
Yeah, Nigma they've never really been a team to let up the pressure. If they think they can end the game, if they think they can punish you harder, they will always go for that play. And personally, I would go for the Roshan because, I don't know, it's like a stylistic thing, I guess. I just want the clean win. But again, like, they have full control of this game. They can sort of decide what they want to do.
Right. Yeah, it's only 10 seconds away right now. They're going to go back and check. We'll see if they stick around long enough to spot it when it is eventually up. As the shot will go out.
Scanning.
Does it disappear in time before Roche is back up? Oh, right as it went away.
Did they see it? They did.
Yeah, they did. But, oh, Liquid. They're coming to contest this.
We talked about Roshan then before. It's the best place for Dart to play.
Get vision. Spear out. Control of miCKe. Egg on the backside. Not sure if it's going to be good enough to heal. Pops that ulti. miCKe ends up dying. The roll away from Boxi. But with those 2 heroes dead and iNSaNiA also going down, it feels like an inevitability at this point as they jump forward, catch Boxi outside of his swashbuckle, and the right clicks come through. GG is called. We're going to a game number 3.
As to be expected by these 2 teams. The game number 3, and just, I mean, solid by Nigma, right? Like, you can't really identify any real part of their game